channel. I'm Nativa. This is Nativa Intuition. We're going to get right into it, see what you need to know at this time. Okay. Oh boy. Page of Cups. Okay, so I'm getting like there's a person that wants to come towards you. Let's see. Four of Swords in the reverse. Okay, Five of Wands. Somebody is tired. Okay, somebody's tired of fighting. Okay. I'm also getting somebody can't even sleep because they want to do something so bad. Whoever this person is that's in this fighting situation, like they're experiencing financial loss or lack. Or someone is just acting up because they're going through financial issues. And they feel like that's a great advice, or no, not great advice, but that's a great opportunity for them to go ahead and, you know, fight against something here. Somebody's fighting against something here. We have the Hermit. Okay. We also have Justice here. This is causing someone to like really reflect and understand why something happened or why they feel this way. What's this Hermit? Ooh. Two of Swords. Eight of Wands. The Moon. It feels like someone here, they're looking into and trying to seek some sort of information regarding some sort of swift change. Like why did something change? Like they're not getting the answers. They feel like something is hidden, it's a secret, or they just feel something here. They feel like something's about to happen, but they don't know what it is. They don't quite understand it yet. They're trying to gain the understanding here of, you know, why something is moving so quickly. We have the Ace of Swords. Ooh. Okay, we have the Ace of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, and this Ten of Swords just fell in the reverse. Knight of Pentacles. Someone wants to take responsibility for their wrongdoing. Someone wants to clear their mind, okay, of any part that they played in something here. So it's giving like someone may be restless because maybe they want to take responsibility and communicate something. They want to heal something, recover something. Okay. This is someone who is actually taking accountability, responsibility towards a betrayal, towards a loss. I'm also getting this is someone here who is doing the necessary work to end things that no longer serve them, and is trying to heal through that. There could be a lot of bickering, a lot of arguing. Tell me a little bit more about this. We have the Two of Cups. We have the Hangman at the bottom, the Chariot, Three of Pentacles. Someone wants to support someone here. Someone is supporting someone. They feel like they've learned a valuable lesson. They've gotten some sort of enlightenment when it comes to a situation that involved a painful ending. They want to recover that, okay? They want to, you know, be fix-it Felix. Okay. Queen of Swords in the reverse. King of Pentacles. Somebody could, they're trying to discipline themselves because they know that they can be bitter. Or there's someone here who is very, you know, that they constantly nitpick at certain things towards someone here who is very stable, even emotionally, and very supportive. But it's like there's someone here who keeps pointing something out about this person. What is this Queen of Swords in the reverse? We have the Eight of Pentacles. This could be like somebody's boss, or this is someone here who they're trying to develop some sort of skills here with the Wheel of Fortune. Like, this definitely feels like someone is working on changing things. They're very unpredictable at times, but there's something that someone is not saying either with the Queen of Swords in reverse. We have the King of Wands. We have the Hierophant. But somebody's working on their vision, of course. They want things to, they want to seek some sort of approval from somebody, or working to gain the approval of someone here. And they're very overly emotional. They're very triggered at this time. Or they could feel like they triggered you, and they want to work on stepping up. Someone here is definitely going through a divorce, though. Yeah, and the Four of Cups. Like, someone is definitely, you know, they're just very disconnected. It's giving, like, you know, responsibilities only. It's like, you know, don't come to me unless it has something to do with work. Otherwise, you know, I'm not going to hear you out. Okay, no communication at this time. All right. So it's like, I'm getting like somebody is tired of the bickering, the back and forth, the fighting. Okay. Page of Cups. And then, okay, and then the Five of Pentacles. And this person that is struggling, they are kind of like forced to, like, you know, apologize. Like, I'm sorry. You know, but they eventually, you know, they get left out in the cold, and they don't like that. So they feel very triggered by a person right now. They feel very like, you know, there's nothing left to do but to apologize, or to, you know, explain themselves. They want to step up. They want to fix things. But, yeah, the Lovers. The Hierophant again. Yeah, it's like, well, let me take responsibility for this. You know, they're doing this very impulsively because they know that someone's tired of the back and forth. It's giving like someone is more mature, right? And the other person is childish with this Page of Cups. Someone feels like someone is impulsive, reactive, and they're only, I don't know, I'm getting like someone is only doing something to gain the approval of someone, but like, is this person changing? Okay, we have the Temperance, but we also have the Seven of Wands. It's like really challenging for someone to find some sort of stableness within them, to find balance. It's really hard because I'm getting like someone is like now being hard on them when they used to be hard on the other person. Like, it's like the tables have turned. Okay. This is really hard for someone to understand as well, because, you know, they thought that whatever they were saying to an individual, they would not notice the subtle like shade or the subtle, you know, hints at certain things and be like, wait, what did you just say? Right. So because not a lot of people will respond, but they will take note. But not a lot of people will respond, but this person responds, and they're like, excuse me, you know. So there's like, I don't, yeah, they will respond like, excuse me. And this is like within a group situation or friendship, but I'm getting like a relationship as well. I'm getting that someone wants to work on things to build a relationship, but someone here is very defensive towards an individual, does not want to hear what they have to say, and it just feels very, very tense. Yeah. Yeah, and then this here, like with the hangman in reverse, it like caused a delay for someone to get what they want. Like I'm getting that as well. Like someone could be very upset. The fact that, you know, something could have been way more stable, way more successful, but someone had to say something rude, or, you know, they, I don't know, they lashed out, or they did something, they said something, and they're like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. We have the Eight of Cups. We have the Death. We have the Two of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Cups. Somebody is so disappointed in what someone has been up to. Someone's trying to figure out how they can renew a situation. There's that Nine of Cups again. Someone's trying to do everything possible for someone not to walk away from them, but they are. So, okay, so I'm getting something like, you know, don't touch me. Like I'm picking up on an argument, and someone's just like, you know, telling this person, you're not going to continue to do this, you know. And it's like, you know, the other person is just experiencing this because they said the wrong thing. And like someone could be like a little bit hard on this person, but at the same time, like, again, like now they are in the hot seat, because before this other person was in the hot seat, but then the other person that says something wrong, they went all out on something. They took it too far. And it caused for someone to be like, okay, wow, like you had all this to say about me, but you're a hypocrite, and I'm just done. Like, I don't know, I'm getting something about a hypocrite. It's like someone had so much to say about an individual, but yet they weren't perfect themselves. So, and they ended up saying something wrong to the wrong person. This is also causing for things to change for a person here who is, again, they're maturing. They're seeking out what they want. Yeah, they want something better. When it comes to love, like they want unconditional love. They don't want something that's transactional here. Knight of Pentacles, Judgment. Now someone is forced to take accountability for their actions and say goodbye to the devil. That's what's going on here. Someone is saying goodbye. You know, there's no new chapters with an individual. That chapter is closed. Someone's realizing that, you know, this is very toxic. This is something here that doesn't suit this person well. Like this person had, you know, visions of better days, and it's not unfolding the way that they want. And so, you know, they're going to pursue what it is that they see either way. So it's like, this is not working out, I'm gonna go find it elsewhere. Okay. King of Cups, Four of Wands, the Empress, the Chariot. I don't know. Someone's ready to also be more supportive. So I don't know if this whole situation is changing a person's point of view, or a person's like their ways of hiding their emotions. It's kind of like just coming out. It's helping them to nurture themselves, like take care of themselves here. There's a person who is very supportive. Someone is ready to depart. Okay. So maybe something about a flight here. What is this King of Cups? Oh. Page of Pentacles. 10 of Cups. Again, yeah, I'm going to manifest what it is that I see, my vision, what I want, okay? And, you know, I see it. And it just looks like, yeah, they're going to go for it, okay? And then this codependency is here as well. There's still a person that is, yeah. Okay, 6 of Cups, 4 of Cups. It's like someone just feels like, you know, it's very familiar. They're not used to anything else. We have Justice. We have the Knight of Wands. Okay. And so contemplating on a situation, whether or not it's the right thing to do to pursue what they want, I feel like they're going to go for it. And I feel like whoever messed up with this person is their loss. Okay. This could be your situation or another person's situation, but that's what I'm getting here. You know, I also feel like, you know, something needs to be addressed with a person, and they are very much avoidant towards that. Like, I don't know, like something needs to be addressed. And whenever also someone does try to address something to a person in a more mature way, it always ends up the same way, okay? Which is a toxicity, arguments, okay? So we're gonna see what's going on with the Exposed to Haters deck to see what's going on with this individual lately, because I feel like there's toxic energy here. All right. And maybe there's ways that we can find out how to protect ourselves from that. Okay. So let's see. Okay. Spreading rumors about you. All right, so there is gossiping, a lot of gossiping lately. They talk about you behind your back. There's a lot of people, you know. Also, yeah, that Queen of Swords in reverse could be gossip. Okay, so there is a situation where it just feels like someone, they're trying to persuade an image here. They're trying to put on this image of a person because they know they messed up. Okay. Okay, own worst enemy as well. You cause most of your problems or most of the bad things that happen to you to yourself. Yeah, this person did it to themselves. Competition, always trying to one-up you. So, yeah. They mock you when they feel jealousy towards you. This could be like a friend that acts very supportive, but instead they go behind your back. They start saying certain things, like, again, like, I feel like someone is not up for that. It's like, why do you keep talking about them? You know, don't you have your own life? Like, why do you keep, like, just why? You know, why are you so triggered by this person? What is it about this person that makes you want to talk shit? Yeah, that's what I'm getting here. They're their worst own enemy, though, because they're doing this to themselves. Someone is being very turned off by this, by them spreading rumors, again, and then unintentional. They don't realize they are sending you the evil eye, words and actions, through words and actions. I feel like they do, but there are some other individuals that this person could be talking to, and they don't realize that this person has an agenda with their words. Like, they just really want to persuade others into thinking like, oh my gosh, like, you know, how horrible, like, this person is horrible. But really, like, they haven't explained what they did, or it's like they're leaving out certain things in order for a person to look bad. So this is just, yeah, despicable. Despicable Me, the movie. Spirit team, ancestors, angels, spirit guides, gods, goddesses got your back. Okay, and then lavender sage. Okay, clears away negative thoughts, energies, harmonizes the mind, enhances intuition, inspires loving feelings. So you may need to get this. Okay, lavender sage. I'm also getting like there's a person here who's not being affected by this person's words. Okay, so it's like sticks and stones may break my bones, but words can never hurt me. But someone here is just, they're not affected. They're not letting this person trigger them. In fact, it's just making this person like just get so done and tired with arguing with this person over and over. And they're just ignoring this person. It's making them very angry. But they won't tolerate certain things, like you're not going to talk shit about my friend. You're not going to talk shit about, you know, someone that I care about. You're not going to, you know, it's just like something like that here. Okay, and this person, instead, they inspire loving feelings. They like, you know, or someone could try to say something bad about a person, but then they get cut off by this other person. They're like, nah, like, wait, but, you know, I do remember them, you know, specifically taking care of your needs. You know, so it's like almost like people are throwing shade towards each other. It's really, really ridiculous, but, it's like almost like someone gets instant karma when they start speaking about a person. But I'm also getting someone doesn't even have to say anything. They can just give them a look and be like, really, yo? Like they don't have to say anything. And this person instantly regrets what they just said. Okay, they start biting their nails like, oh my God. You know, they just, they start getting nervous. Like, did I just say the wrong thing? Oh no, what if they're done with me? Like, it's something like that here, okay? And it's like, it's not to say like, you know, to look into another person's relationship. This is not what this reading is about. It's about exposing what certain energies have been sent your way, because, you know, you can feel it, like, or you know, it's exposing the haters, exposing, you know, what you need to know and how to protect yourself from the situation, okay? Because I don't know if you're even, you know, caring about that, or you could be the person that is dealing with the situation and relationship, and you're being guided to protect yourself, okay? Palo Santo, all right? Smooth, spicy aroma clears out negative energies, instills calm and relaxation, fills your home with joy and harmony, okay? And then low self-esteem. Yeah, someone here definitely just has low self-esteem. Their envy and inferior towards you stems from deep-rooted childhood wounds, okay? And you will witness their karma. So, yeah. I mean, that's what I'm getting here. You could really be dealing with a situation where you're just tired of just hearing somebody like talk about another person. Okay. Or you don't, or maybe it's just like you don't even want to associate yourself with people that do that. Envious of your career and the money you make as well. There is someone here who is super jealous at what you do, okay? Causing unexplained body pain and numbness as well. So if you've been feeling like fatigue or just low lately, do a spiritual bath, okay? Lie to you not, last night I did a spiritual bath, okay? And I used the bath salt. When I got out of my bath, in my room, there was this huge, about this size, huge centipede on the corner of my room, and I freaked out. I was like, oh my gosh, like, and I was like, wow, like, I just did a spiritual cleanse. I haven't seen a bug for days unless I'm outside. And I see a centipede after I do a spiritual cleanse. Like, it made me feel like that was like some sort of energy that was attached to me, and that was like proof that it worked. Whatever that was, it was taken out of me. So definitely do a spiritual cleanse. I recommend it, okay? Do an egg cleanse. All right, look it up, see how you can do it, because oh my gosh, like what I saw yesterday was like, God was like, I got you, okay? This is what you were dealing with. And it was like this creepy, crawly, fucking centipede, and I killed it out of habit, but like I recommend not to kill the bugs, okay? Because all life is precious. Try to catch it, throw it out, but I killed it. It was just so big and so creepy. So yeah, but do a spiritual cleanse, okay? Yeah. Hating on your spiritual psychic gifts. Yeah, someone here, like, you're like me, like, you're really intuitive. You could pick up on certain subtle cues, but you don't always say anything. Yeah. They don't like this about you because it's like they can't get away with certain things with you that they can with others. Okay, they thought when they met you possibly that, you know, they could just, like I said, they could just say something and you're not going to say anything back, but you did. Okay, your significant other is sending you negativity. So this is you like in a relationship, or in a connection where you don't feel confident in this connection, or like you're moving on from someone, or you recently have. It's that person. Okay. All right, let me get one more from this deck. All right, Amethyst. Okay, it says psychic protection, control spiritual energies while dreaming, and can help with insomnia and nightmares. So I'm also getting there's like this very vampiric energy here, where there's someone here who wants to consume you in a way, like consume your energy, so you know that they can, I don't know, like it's like they want to, like, again, they want to make you feel low so that they can feel up. Okay, they want to affect someone's self-esteem because their self-esteem is messed up. And once they put someone down, it's like a high to them. It's like, oh, you know, yeah, you ain't shit. And it's like, really, they ain't shit. Okay, it's like I don't know, it's almost like someone does something and they start getting sad. They're like, oh my God, I just ruined something. Or they're having a bad day, they automatically project it onto someone else, and they start feeling better. It's like, you know, it's just messed up. Trickster spirit, sudden loss of memory, things end up missing. Yeah, you could have dealt with someone like this where, you know, one moment everything's good, you're hanging out, the next you're like, what the fuck just happened? You know, where's my stuff? Like, and that right there is when you know you are dealing with a trickster. Okay, someone here who kind of gets you imbalanced, like, you know, let's say you're out having fun, you're drinking or whatever, and this person keeps feeding you shots or something like that, and you lose track of time, or you don't remember where you put your phone, you don't remember where you put your wallet. Like, it's something like that here. Okay, I've seen this show called Billionaire Bunker. It's in Spanish, but you can watch it in English as well, with subtitles and with audio. And so it was like a whole scheme, right, going on. And this girl was like taking this billionaire out, and behind the scenes there was like a whole team of people working with this girl to like get this person drugged up. They were like, we're gonna keep them drugged up all night so that by the morning they're gonna be too tired to look through the contract, and they're just gonna sign because they're gonna want ibuprofen and a shower. So yeah, let's just get this person distracted so that in the morning they're tired. Okay, so it's something like that here that someone does. Okay, and I feel like someone here is realizing that. All right, like, bro, like, you always like distract me from what's important. I can't do this. Like, it's something like that. Okay, because someone here could have a hidden agenda, especially towards someone that like feels like, you know, they're supposed to be like a friend or a supporter, but instead they get you distracted. Okay, some of them don't really know what they're doing though when they do that. They just have bad habits, and you know, hanging out with them isn't really quite suitable at times where you need to focus. Okay, but I'm strongly getting this is something that someone does in order for them to carry out some sort of an agenda here. Okay, let me get one more. Blocked heart chakra, issues, intentions, affection, balance, beauty, compassion, empathy, healing, love, mindfulness, nurture, relationships. Okay, so all of that is blocked for a person. Okay, it's blocked because their intentions aren't pure, and we're just talking about that. Take a spiritual bath. Okay, what we're just talking about, take a spiritual bath. All right, do that. Okay, because most definitely someone does not have good intentions here, and someone here also just doesn't know how to have some sort of empathy. They're not used to that. Maybe they're used to, you know, people being very hard on them and it's all work and no play. And it's like as soon as they would be open to something, like they would get hurt. So like now they block that part of themselves because they don't want to get hurt. So there's an issue with that as well. Okay, so yeah, definitely take a spiritual bath. All right, Black Obsidian could help you as well. All right. All right, so let's get some advice here. Okay, let's see. What's the advice here for the viewer in this situation? I'm going to also use the other deck. Okay. You must forgive. If you want to be free, do it yourself. All right, so there's an important aspect of like taking action on the things that you want, right? And release whatever negativity you have for a person. Just release it, forgive. And if you don't want to deal with that person, don't deal with them. Okay? Let your feelings out, all of them, even the one that scares you. I feel like you're already doing this. Okay? I feel like you're not taking any shit from someone here. Listen to your body and do what it is asking of you. Yeah, and your body could be telling you you need to cleanse. You need a spiritual bath. You need bath salts. You need Palo Santo. You need fruits and vegetables. Okay? Be authentic. Anything else is just exhausting. Yeah, continue to be yourself. I feel like, you know, there is a social pressure, especially when it comes to men, okay? Women as well, but, you know, both sexes, but especially men, okay? Because, like, there's a pressure of, like, having this certain image, and it's like, you know, learn to go against the grain for what you want, okay? What your vision is like you want that to unfold, right? But don't let the expectation of social pressure get in the way of what you want to achieve in your life. Okay, remember that it's okay to be happy. Really, it is. My ear is ringing. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so it's okay to be happy. Don't let shit get you down. Clear your mental and physical clutter. You will feel so much better. I'm telling you, you will need to do a cleanse, okay? Or clean up, all right? What else? Do your thoughts need a reboot? Focus on the good in your life. Okay, I just had like a moment there. So like there's something that needs to be refreshed, renewed, okay? Something within you needs to be fresh again, okay? You have the power to create the life you love. Remember that. Yeah, you have free will. Go ahead and do it, okay? A little bit of faith goes a long way. Remember that. You know, I feel like someone here just, you know, they want to have a good time, a good life. All right? I mean, we all want that, right? Like, and life always comes with challenges. It's really about how you deal with those challenges that matter. Okay, so, and you know, are you going to choose the right path, or are you going to go down a dark path where you will have to look over your shoulder, or, you know, there would be potential consequences, right? So are you willing to deal with those potential consequences? Is it something that you can handle, right? So it's like, it matters on how you deal with the challenges, okay? Improvement. In life, there is always room for improvement. Today, take a moment to see what you can do better, okay? Yeah, so you're being guided to look and see and appreciate how much improvement you made this far, okay? And if not, take a look around and see what you can improve. Okay, perspective. Sometimes in life, things become outdated or out of focus. This is a prime time to look at your life from a whole new perspective. Yeah, you're being guided to, you know, see things differently. Understand that, you know, everyone is their own person. Everyone has their reasons. And, you know, If something, again, like if something doesn't really make you feel good, it's okay for you to, you know, expand yourself elsewhere. Speak your truth. Never be afraid to speak your truth. Stand strong, shade the ground you walk on, and never back down from your own morals, okay, and beliefs. Yeah, so if you believe that you should live a certain way, if you believe something, go ahead and stand up for that. That's totally fine, okay? But be cautious, because in these days, you know, sometimes having an opinion is a problem for other people. They don't know really how to take it. Okay, empowered. Wow. Be empowered today to take back control of your own life and your destiny. Wow, feathers are significant here. You could have been seeing feathers. Okay, birds are significant. You are a rising phoenix. Someone is looking at a phoenix, okay, a fiery bird. No mud, no lotus. Take a note from the beautiful lotus, which defies the mud and murky water to rise to the water's surface to show its beauty. Overcome adversity by blooming where you are. Yeah, like you can bloom over the surface. Like I'm also getting something that is on the surface is much more deeply rooted. It's like something may look like something, but it's much more than what meets the eye. Okay, because this flower, you know, it doesn't let the murky water stop it from blooming, right? So yeah, don't let adversity stop you from blooming over it, okay? Pride. Never be too proud to ask for help. Everyone needs a little help every now and again, even you, okay? So I'm gonna leave it right there, because it's already 36 minutes and I have to get some assignments out the way. So thank you so much for watching. I will return, okay? I appreciate you guys so much, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. Bye.